Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now it's a fact that crime rates for black people are quite a bit higher in the US than they are for white people. If you take that statistic on its own, you would come to the conclusion that black people are really scary. But if you take drug crimes out of the equation, the numbers are a little different. Though whites use drugs at about the same rate as black people, they are far less likely to be arrested, prosecuted, or imprisoned for these crimes. But even with that, black people still have a higher rate of violent crime than white people do. So does this mean that black people are more predisposed towards crime and violence than whites? Not really. Crime rates are actually much more predictive if you look at the poverty rate. There is a higher rate of poverty among black people than there is among white people. Most crimes occur in low-income areas. Inner cities are known to have high crime rates while the suburbs don't. But the inner cities have more poor people. Suburbs tend to be relatively affluent. If you take neighborhoods where there is a high concentration of white people that are poor, the crime rate is about the same as a neighborhood that is primarily black. And if you take a wealthy black area, for example like Baldwin Hills here in LA, the crime rate there is about the same as it is in the suburbs. So all this black on black crime that they've been talking about in the news lately actually could be more accurately characterized as poor on poor crime. Poor people tend to commit more crimes. They also tend to be the victim of crimes more often. Black on black crime is 93%. White on white crime is 84%. So that 9% difference, that's easily explained by the poverty rate. But now here's what's going on. The economy is really having its problems, and unnecessarily. A lot of that has to do with conservative obstructionism. We could actually have a much better economy than we do now if conservatives would stop getting in the way of it. So what's happening is that as the economy struggles, more white people are slipping into poverty. If that trend continues, the crime rate for white people is going to rise. At the same time, white people are becoming a minority. We can only hope that the new majority will be wiser than us. Otherwise, white kids in the future may find themselves being profiled, just like black kids are right now. Thanks for listening.